AP and I were kind of talking about the other day. It's like there are ways to get over that hump of like physicality disparity, like between like a big guy and a chick, right? And in something like Star Wars, it's much easier than it would be in like something more grounded and real, right? You have jetpacks, you have missiles. You could just make it where she is so much better trained with her armor that the physicality never becomes an issue.
And they kind of had that. She was flipping around using her things with the jetpack or her flamethrower, their fucking rope jet, whatever the fuck that thing is. They were using that, but he was still beating the piss out of her, and she was just getting up like, "Oh, you jerk! I can't believe you almost gave me a scratch."
All right, check out this clip. This is Kathleen Kennedy talking.
I did pose this provocative idea, who is Luke Skywalker, that would be
J.J.
something
Abrams.
that was said by one of our characters.
Well, that's why this new series isn't that good. No lens flares.
I hate you.
Skywalker is such a fascinating question.
I guess because it spoke to a new generation. It was that idea that there would be young people for whom Luke Skywalker was.
Dude, this fool's made Lost, and he didn't make anything else.
He didn't make
Lost. Sucked.
No, not the first few seasons of Lost. No.
People give JJ way too much credit. He did not make Lost. He was a producer, which is basically a production accountant.
Fine, I'm sorry. He produced Lost.
He directed the first episode. That was the only reason why he produced Lost, and he didn't produce past like the first 2 or 3 episodes. His company came in and did all these fucking people though are his acolytes. He got all these people through like fucking Alias, all that shit back in the 90s when he was like arguably good. And he gets all these people on board, and then he just like, here, do this thing, and he takes all the credit for them. And it's like, okay, you keep giving me stuff that are money makers like this, and eventually you'll get your own. We'll give you the Transformers movies, Alex Kurtzman and fucking Robert Orsi, you fucking hacks.
Not to mention, like, if you look. Go ahead.
It's like M. Night Shyamalan. He makes one good movie, and then we have to wade through 100 piles of shit.
Arguably,
afterwards.
he made like 4. You got Signs.
Yep.
Sixth Sense.
Yep.
Unbreakable.
Yep.
Okay, Unbreakable is good.
I'm trying to think of what the 4th one is.
I actually like the one with Bryce Dallas Howard. To be
Lady
honest.
in the Water.
No, not that one. The other one. The one where they have that little village.
Oh, The Village.
The Village.
Yeah. Damn it!
You know, the one in the village.
I'm torn on that movie. I don't hate it, but I hate the ending. Like, it would have been much better if it wasn't just some fucking people in preserve.
They marketed that movie terribly to make it look like it was some horror thriller when it really wasn't. And I went in knowing that it wasn't because somebody saw it before me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I sat back knowing it was just, all right, no, just don't look at it as a horror movie. Just sort of, it's got some jump scares and shit. But besides that, it's just, just a kind of a nice, slow moving story that's got a, one of those Shyamalan endings.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that was the problem. He had so much success with Sixth Sense that he tried to make everything
was a
gotcha
movie.
Yeah,
and then
you could see it a mile coming. You could see it coming a mile away after Sixth Sense. Every
it's
one
like
of his movies.
after a while, you could play with the audience's expectations with that, but he did. All he's like, oh, it's a different twist. Ha, gotcha.
Yeah, but when he doesn't do the
it's
twist,
the
like in his
trees.
God damn it, it was so bad. But in his latest movie, where he doesn't have a Shyamalan twist, The Cabin, it's still dog shit. It just doesn't have this weird twist at the end.
I didn't mind the weird grandparents movie where it turned out not to be their grandparents.
I actually didn't see that one because it was. By then, I was like, I'm done with this.
There's like an old lady
with
with shit diaper. Anyways, Kathleen Kennedy doesn't know George Lucas is still alive.
A day that goes by.
Just listen.
that goes by or went by as we were making the movie where we don't talk about George. You know, it's the standard, what would George do? One of the things that we talked about very
Why
early
don't you
on
call
was-
him up?
Yeah, it's not like he got his phone number or anything.
It's the worst Sith ever.
She doesn't have his number. She never brought him coffee.
No, she did it for Frank Marshall only, and then she started sucking his dick.